All right, great team win. That was exciting. We needed that. Everybody in this building needed that. It's been a frustrating couple days, but this is definitely put some smiles on people's faces. We get to go off to Boston with a good flight. There were a lot of good things, a lot of contributions from everybody. I won't go down the list. You guys more or less just ask and we can discuss, but there were a lot of positives today.
What made you go with Geyer?
In that at bat?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Geyer's kind of our go-to guy when lefties come on the mound, and a lot of the tough lefties. He always seems to give a really aggressive, strong at bat, and he was ready to hit, to say the least. That was a huge hit.
Kiermaier's done so many things this year. We've talked so much about his defense. The speed is obviously part of it. Was that an example of what he can do just by putting a ball in play?
It is, but yeah, speed, no doubt about it. But the way he's kind of evolved this year against left-handed pitching, to be able to stay in there, give a quality at bat. I mean, even the swings he missed, they were good swings. Wasn't flailing at the ball. Just missed it. Looked like two of them. And with a guy that does have speed, just put it in play and see what happens. But KK, he ignites this ball club on a nightly basis, whether it's on the field or in the batter's box.
Davis has given multiple pitchers a headache. What was your whole outlook on how Odorizzi threw today?
I thought Odo threw well. Chris Davis has given everybody a headache. Extremely talented. He's had a great year. I'm not sure if there is a way to pitch to him, but I know Odo gave up a home run to him on a changeup that was, what I was told, off the plate away, and he stayed on it. But I thought Odo threw the ball really well. Made good pitches, continued, and even the inning where he came out of the game, the last hit was kind of a flailing swing. I mean, it's a hit, and it scored the tying run, but he continued to make good pitches. He gave us an opportunity to win the game.
Longoria's been struggling at the plate a lot, but 3 hits today and the big triple in the ninth. I guess that's very good to see that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you see him start lining balls up the middle. That's a good sign. And then, as far as the entire inning, Longo, obviously, Geyer against Britton, you just don't see balls hit in the air very often against that guy. And we were selective enough to get the balls up and then handle them once they were up. But Longo looks like he's, seeing the ball pretty good, obviously, as far as today went.
I think you alluded to this the other day, but you think Kiermaier has kind of become that everyday player now? Really, everything. Yeah, I mean,
I think KK, he impacts us so positively, defensively, offensively, on the bases. Everything he does is helps us win games. And the way he's adjusted to lefties this year, really since the second half, he's really taken off and given some really quality at bats against him.
Big home run from Logan in the 5th as well. Do you think his defense gets a little overlooked because of how consistent he's been at the plate?
Well, it doesn't here. I have no idea if it does outside of this building, but we value what he brings defensively every day. I mean, and as far as the home run, I mean, we're talking about Gausman, who had a really good split going, and finally, we adjusted to it, and Logan was the guy that got it, and I'm not going to say it was a hanging split, but we just couldn't avoid that pitch. I think he struck Logan out at bat before on a 3-2 pitch, and then Logan made a nice adjustment and hit it out of the park.
Kevin, Evan had a tough time in the 8th with the error.
Yeah.
How nice was it to see him atone for that with what he did in the 9th?
That sums up Evan Longoria, what he's about. We'll take 500 ground balls hit to Evan to end any inning, any time. It was a fluke thing. We moved past it, and sure enough, he comes up and gets a big hit and scores a winning run.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,